It's obvious she's left you and you're single again. Blade, get your life in order, bro. Too old for this shit.
I hate to break it to you, but Beck is not leaving. She's literally on her way here.
She's on her way here, guys. Trust me. She's not making any pit stops. You know, the RV's out of commission. She can't go see Chicken Andy, guys. Come on. You know for certain she's showing up. I just want to say, whenever I see Blade wearing this baseball cap, it always is so ridiculous to me because, like, the top of his head is so much more narrow than the size of the ball cap, and I don't know how that's possible.
Let's go!
I really don't. I have a really large head, so it's like wearing baseball caps, it's hard anyway. But like, he looks like a cartoon character. He looks like in like a Tom and Jerry episode where somebody would put on like an army helmet and pretend to be an army soldier, but it like clearly doesn't fit their head at all. That's what Blade looks like. Just preposterous, ridiculous looking man. I mean, how poetic is this? He makes it through 2 Bud Lights, and this man, of course he's gonna drink Jaeger. He literally had that Red Bull stuff down below so that the viewers couldn't see, and he could convince people into thinking, oh, I'm not gonna drink any tonight, you know, it's just beers for me, guys. I'm just gonna hang out, dudes. Of course not. He got a Red Bull when he was at the gas station because he knew he was gonna collapse, and you could see him with his little fingers just pitter-pattering there. He's just trying to make that decision in his brain, and he's like, you know what, the viewers know that Beck broke up with me, and we're gonna get a little bit sloshy, we're gonna get a little bit messy, because why not? You know, that's what Blade's known for.
Beck is bringing my lack here. We'll try to work on the relationship, but she's gonna dip out after she gets here. There you go. There's your update. I don't know why you guys are so concerned about my love life and everything, but I'm a complete dickhead when I drink, and I drink for a living. So there you go.
The complete like blasé feeling in his life is so ridiculous. You know, first off, Beck ain't showing up. Beck ain't bringing the Cadillac. You ain't seeing that car ever again. She's long gone. All right. It makes me think that he is still in Seattle right now, hence why the car would be there. That would make way more sense. I'm really dumb. He's not in Missouri yet. But this whole concept of him being like, why are you guys
Love this map, thank you.
so much? Oh, Blade, you're like the biggest train wreck. You're just like any other locale. And I think this like clip really put that into perspective for me, because like for a long time watching Blade, I mean, if you remove, and this is a big if you remove the like alcohol aspect away from him, he seemed like a mostly normal dude. I'm gonna have to retcon a lot of this, minus his behavior around women a lot, but I'd sort of group that with the alcohol. He seems like a relatively normal dude, and that's why I enjoy watching him, because he actually goes and does things and has a relationship somehow and has people that actually care about him somehow. All the other locales don't really have that at all, so it's much more mundane and much more surreal with those guys. But for him, it felt kind of, I can see it. But he's over here. He's trying to blame everything on his alter ego. Just saying, oh, I don't know why it didn't work. I was just a dickhead when I drank. Well, then your relationship must not have meant that much. Because if you really love Beck, you would have found ways to try and make changes. But, you know, she enabled you. And I think your DUI that should have been was really the thing that pushed her over the edge and really put that katana straight through the heart of your relationship.
Is a 3-bedroom house.
Check one out.
You can't really get anything smaller than that. I like it. Right? So I'm going to be living there. But apparently now I am single. Okay. So, now that I'm single, now it's just going to be me. It's kind of a waste. So, I don't know if I want to do like $1,000 a month, but you get all the streaming equipment. Okay? I'll let you use streaming equipment and a place to live. You can live with me for... That probably sounds better. How about this? We're gonna pick 4 people, okay? You get to live in my house for a week. You get a streaming setup so you have all the cables and all that stuff. Because most people don't have all the equipment to go and invest into it. But invest $500 for a week. You stream with me for a week, and then the next week we get another person in $500 a week. Blah 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 blah. Right? Boom.
This whole concept is really preposterous. Like, does anybody know why he wants to move to Missouri so bad? Because I thought he was born and raised on the West Coast, and that's all he's really known. Like, yeah, he's done these traveling things, but like, why does he want to move to Missouri of all places? You know, I'm sure there's some reason. It doesn't make any sense to me, especially like if he cared so much about making this relationship work with Beck. Why would he move halfway across the country into like a isolated area? You know, that's odd. And also, I think this just vindicates all the trolls. These like pay pigs that pay Blade are giving him so much money that he can afford a house, a 3-bedroom house in Missouri, and be able to move there. Like, I know getting a 3-bedroom house in Missouri probably is like 200 grand or something like that, but still, that's pretty decent for a guy that just drinks on stream all day. Moving to this idea he wants to do is so stupid. Like, did people not see the Rent Free stream? Rent Free was a dude that was a fan of Blade and Bjorn, and he got scammed. You know, everybody that ever comes into contact with Blade gets scammed. So like, what's going on here, dude? It clearly is not going to be something that is beneficial to some no-name person coming onto the stream. Like, and also it's like, if you did it, if you were some like famous, influential person, like, I don't know, like, if Ninja did this at the height of
upgrade
Fortnite
active.
and was like, hey, if you want to come live with me and play Fortnite with me, I'll live you up. Like, yeah, that makes sense. Ninja was huge. Blade is a essentially banned content creator from every platform. He's like blacklisted, so like it's hard to find him, and like, I don't know, the whole concept is ridiculous. And then he talks about, oh, like,
down.
I can give you all the supplies you need to stream. It's like, if you live in a first world country and you want to do IRL streaming, you can do it right now. What, like 90% of people have a smartphone in the country? Like, okay, you can do IRL. Oh, Blade's gonna have your Apple battery packs. Oh, that's sick, dude. Like, he doesn't do anything that you need a computer for. I mean, even if you did,
Enemy
you could
target
get a cheap laptop for $200. You know, it's just like, what service is he providing you outside of an audience that just detests Blade? Like, if you went there with
Second place. Crush those dirtbags.
it would only make sense if all the people that show up are trolls and they just land bash Blade literally the entire time. That's the only way that makes sense. But that house is going to turn out to be an absolute pigsty. It's going to be so stupid. That concept is
Taylor,
so
Black
dumb.
Ops, we got a
But hey,
bowl.
he was trying to fill it. I mean,
Crimson's
so I think he
falling
was
back.
trying to find
Hell of a show today, Black Ops.
Damn right. Mess with the diggers, get your ass buried.
4 in 1 month. Oh, not a bad idea.
I literally screenshotted it.
Positive ID, enemy.
I really should be.
Oh man, I think we're gonna see the downfall of Blade this year, if I'm being 100% honest. I think even though Blade and Beck were like cancerous for each other, I think they were like holding each other together, and like Blade's gonna deteriorate fast after this, especially with Big Chungus sending in money all day, non-stop, fueling this addiction. Oh man, it's not looking good.
It's definitely, I'll always have love for her, she'll always have love for me, but like, that is hella Jaeger. Chungus, I love you, dude. That's hella Jaeger. Oh my god.
Romantic speech there by Brian Rizzo. You know, he claims that Beck will always love him and that he'll always love Beck. He'll always love Beck because I think he's realizing that, I mean, who else is he really gonna get?
Face-off
from this
kill
point forward?
confirmed.
Like some
You know what
groupie
Langley
of
expects.
the
Get it
Ice
done.
Poseidon sphere of influence. That's sort of what Beck already was, but like it's the only it's I mean that's the thing, but like they're not gonna do any better.
The lead is on.
Not really. I mean, it's kind of hard to redeem yourself from basically having your husband do what he did, dating Chloe for several years. And I thought that there were discussions of them getting married at some point and all that. It's just like, yikes. I really don't care. They blow.
Neki is already checking the future streamer list for the next person to leech onto.
That Beck wants to deal with Indian street shit. No, she was and will always be into me. I'm always into her, but she dealt with this shit and you guys. And the happiest that we were was when I was out on this shit.
He's just a moron. He's just really stupid. It's this was another aspect of this stream that made me realize that he is fully incredible. It's like, oh yeah, Beck did really do this, and we were happy when we were online. I don't care at all about her. If you were so happy without her, figure some ass out. You don't have to do dropping streams, or you don't have to include her at all. If she hated it so much, why was she always featured in content? Why was she always driving you around and taking care of you and all that? You can say that she's a good person, but we all know that's not true. So it's like, oh, okay, yeah, try and spin zone the story. It's like, clearly she loved the attention. She just didn't like you being lit around me, which is understandable. At the same time, it's like, shine a golden light on both of you because you're both deplorable, horrible people.
I'm drinking water. Oh my god.
Target down. Watch your fire!
I got a shot, dude. Hi,
Frag!
baby. Hey, baby. Why are you blinking so much?
Hit them hard! Threat down.
It's just getting rough here, boys. It's getting real rough. We're having Beck completely ignore his calls at this point. I mean, I don't know. Oh, it's rough out here. The streets are just brutal to our man. And I do want to say, I appreciate the transition of the water stuff to holding another
That's
beer.
fine.
I will say it's a chef's kiss on that part a little bit. Like, sometimes Blade just like, how is somebody that drinks this much in like so much pain and discomfort sometimes drinking? Like, you know, sometimes that's the face I make when I take a shot. But you know, I don't take shots as often as Blade. You know, it just puts me past that. You know,
Time
be the
short.
shining
Put your
light
head down
for
and
all of
secure
your
the target.
audience to view. But you know, Becca, she's had enough. She's out getting robbed by somebody, so it's a pretty hard day. Just really depressing.
Well, have a good time. I know what to do, dude.
neutralize all threats.
So the lawsuit thing, I'm sure it's a question, the lawsuit thing. A guy who's no longer with me, a business guy, comes to me and goes, hey man, there's this guy on YouTube. Again, hand to God, I've never seen him, I don't see him. Well, thank God, and people don't realize this, and even if you do it, like dragging it out, it's pro bono, I don't pay anymore. So whatever issue they have with it, I couldn't tell you what's going on with it. I couldn't tell you when it's going to end. I know nothing about, I don't associate with them anymore. I can't tell you. I could not tell you.
Just when we thought the degeneracy of Brendan Schaub had maxed out its quota for 2024, he managed to completely flip the script and remind us just how self-destructive he really is. And I'm not talking about the way he talks like a toddler or dresses like a 19-year-old fuckboy, not even his addiction to lip fillers and calcium peptides. Shit just got real for Brendan, and the funniest part is he did it all to himself. Never has he been a public figure who was such a clear and present danger to themselves. Brendan's been caught lying to his audience across several podcasts, which ended up being presented to court in his ongoing lawsuit with a small YouTuber, which he started, forcing his lawyers to submit a document to the court admitting that he had in fact lied to his audience. But it gets worse. See, Brendan already lost this lawsuit earlier this year, so if he had just taken the L like a big boy and moved on, none of this would have come up. Except our boy Bubba has an exceptional ability to misread the room and completely fuck himself for no reason. Like, there's absolutely no reason at all for him to be in this position. It's just wild. Let me explain. So as most of you know, back in 2022, Bubba the Business Shark launched a copyright lawsuit against a small YouTuber called Kyle, who goes by the name of Moon. Now here's the thing. Everything you're about to see here is a complete lie. All of the clips I'm going to play for you right now have been quoted in a legal filing by Kyle in relation to dismiss Brendan's appeal on the basis that he's not in control of Thick Boy Productions. This is from Kyle's filing, and it's fucking hilarious. Business records filed with the California Secretary of State show that podcaster and former comedian Brendan P. Schaub is the principal officer of Thick Boy Productions. In fact, Schaub is the only officer of Thick Boy named as Chief Executive Officer, Secretary, and Chief Financial Officer in its most recent filing. For all intents and purposes, Brendan Schaub is Thick Boy and is solely responsible for all business decisions of the entity. Schaub sells Thick Boy merchandise and bills himself as the Thick Boy himself in promotional materials. So get this, for the rest of this filing, Brendan is referred to as Thick Boy instead of his actual name. Oh, that's brilliant. Sounds like the ghost lawyer is a comedian himself. Anyway, I cannot express to you guys how exactly Brendan is for getting into this mess, but let me try. Take a look.
Yeah, that's the thing with like, definition of character, stuff like that. That's even like the narrative on me, which I don't talk about. I have a lawsuit against this YouTuber who's a small-time YouTuber. If you don't know the background, you're like, oh, it's this guy who's big in his face and a smaller guy. No, I don't give a f. If you want to criticize my fight picks or my stand-up, my podcast, that's what I'm a public figure. I signed up for that. That stuff does not bother me. When you start slandering my name, stealing content, creating this false narrative of cheating on my wife and doing all this crazy defamatory stuff, and using content and clickbait stuff like that for years, well then we're not playing the same game, man. Then I have to do something. Even in my career, off defamation, I have to do something. Several times I can reach out and go, you don't want to pursue this, just stop. And he wouldn't. So this narrative that, oh, this bigger YouTuber suing this other YouTuber for no reason to silence him, to, I thought you were going to get down with cancel culture. I don't know. This is different.
Hostile removed.
You gotta know your facts, you gotta know your details.
Okay, so why don't we look at the real facts and details? In Kyle's recent motion to dismiss, it says, it appears that throughout the pendency of the litigation, Robert Allen has not given Thick Boy updates or explanations as to what is
They're gearing up
happening
for a
with the
final
case.
push.
Thick
Hope
Boy
you left
CEO
some in the
Schaub
tank.
publicly spoke multiple actually a copyright infringement case. In fact, he continually called it a defamation of character case, supporting his assertion that he has not been properly informed by his counsel. And then he references the clip that I just played for you. Back in 2022, by his own admission, Brendan thought that he was pursuing a defamation case. It seems like everyone else was clued into the fact that it was actually a copyright case, except for the guy who was signing off on all the filings and supposedly paying the bills. Talk about facts and details, huh? Except it gets worse. Let's move into 2023, over 18 months into the lawsuit. Yet our boy Crinjo Puppy still didn't understand what the whole case was about.
Not letting the negativity get to you.
I mean, I have to. Otherwise,
Just like dickheads, piss off.
I'd say like Lamborghini. It's still a truck. I'm a blue collar guy. So yeah, what else should I stop? Quit?
But have you done anything to try to like suppress this or like get on top of it?
There's nothing you can do.
I mean, can you sue people?
No, I mean, we have a lawsuit with a guy who made like 3,000 videos. Again, if you're gonna critique stand-up or my fight picks or whatever, my football picks, all good. That's what the internet's for. Now, if you're gonna go out there and defamation, like, you know, against his kids or against his wife, then you got my attention. I'm gonna come after you. Oh, yeah, that again, I don't. There's a lot of suffering from that. So.
Now, some of you probably remember that clip from a video I made last year, pointing out how Brendan had no idea what the lawsuit was about and how he potentially just screwed himself by talking about it publicly. And now, finally, it made its way into a court filing. Take a look for yourselves. Almost 19 months later, a YouTube page called Hot Breath Comedy Network posted an interview with Schaub on December 12, 2023. The interviewer asks Schaub how he handles negativity online, which led to this exchange. We just saw that in the clip I played. It goes on to say, Robert Allen declined to explain why his supposed client was so uninformed about the litigation when the question was raised in lower court filings. These statements bolster Thick Boy's allegation that it was defrauded, it has not been apprised of the progress of the lawsuit, and has no interest in moving forward. Thick Boy has clearly not given informed consent for its counsel to move forward with this copyright infringement appeal. In fact, the appeal filings indicate that something odd is going on with this case. Thick Boy Productions is a Colorado corporation based in California with a principal office address in Calabasas, California. Yet this appeal was filed under a mailing address in Florida that has no official affiliation to Thick Boy Productions or its legal counsel, and appears to simply be a single-family house in a residential development. All available evidence suggests that Thick Boy has no knowledge of this appeal, no interest in pursuing it, and the action is being controlled by somebody outside the organization without the consent of the company's CEO, secretary, and CFO. Well, fuck me dead. How many videos did I have to make about this for Kyle and his ghost lawyer to finally figure this out? But it gets worse. We're now in 2024. Brendan's lost the lawsuit on the basis that Kyle used clips in his videos under the provisions of fair use, except instead of walking away and licking his wounds, Brendan supposedly doubled down and filed an appeal. Or did he?
So, but that was a time period. It's like the same thing I'm sure brought up. Like, this lawsuit thing, right, with this YouTube, that's all around the same time. I have a whole team, right? You have business managers, you have this entertainment manager, you got lawyer, you got this. I have a whole bunch of people working for me at the time. I've never been the guy to give people like, you can control this. Never. It's not my thing. That's not where I'm at. But somewhere along the line, I lost my way. And I started delegating certain things to people. And you notice, by like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, my social media was off. It's not me. Those days are gone.
So this was part of the Fire and Kill 1000th episode
Enemy
celebration,
RTXD
where they
detected.
couldn't get anyone to actually come into the studio to hang out with them, so they phoned it in instead. Minor detail. Anyway, for some reason, Brendan and Brian thought it would be a good opportunity to clear up a few things about the last couple of years. You just heard Butler explaining how at the time of the LOL lawsuit, there was also all of that bullshit with the wrongful accusations against Bobby Lee and Kalila over the Fighter and the Kids subreddit, and so Brendan simply put it all down to delegating his authority to people who didn't have his best interests at heart. By the way, all of this is quoted in Kyle's legal filing.
So the lawsuit thing, I'm sure it's a question, the lawsuit thing.
Enemy CUAV
The guy
inbound.
who's no longer with me, a business guy, comes to me and goes, hey man, there's this guy on YouTube. Again, hand to God, I've never seen him. I don't see him. So this guy who works with me, right, doing this stuff, business manager, goes, hey man, I got a call from this lawyer. I've known him a long time. There's this guy on YouTube. He's making thousands of videos, you know, bad mouthing you and using your content. Blah, blah. And I go,
He said, I don't care.
I go, I don't care. It's like, there's a million of them. What are you gonna do? He goes, that's bad, man. He said you hit your kids, and I was like, okay. You know, and they know how to pull out my heartstring. He goes, you know, he has a rap sheet where, you know, he beat his son. It's on video on there. I'm like, whoa. All right, do what you gotta do.
That's right.
And I was told, this is easy. Take 3 months. It's still going on. That was it's still going. So here's what you don't realize is, so they told me 3 months, and I don't know if they were in cahoots together, just getting money out of me or whatever. Me 10 years ago, you're never gonna beat the internet. Internet's gonna internet. There's nothing you can do.
That's going to end up.
And at the time, like the initial cost, good amount of money, but again, at the time, whatever, your boy balling. You know, so at the time, I can't do what you
So according to Brendan's lawyers, everything he just said in that clip was a lie, and he was forced to sign an affidavit confirming that it was a lie, which I'll show you in a moment. But here's what Kyle's filing said about those clips you just saw. Thickboy initiated the lawsuit only after the unnamed business manager told Thickboy 2 unequivocally false statements. One, that Swindells said Shaw hits his kids, and 2, that Swindells has a rap sheet where he beats his son. These 2 statements are absolutely untrue, yet form the basis for Thickboy filing this action. In that respect, Thickboy was defrauded by his former business manager and entered into this action under false pretenses. This is also evidence that Thickboy has never had an interest in litigating its copyright interests in the 4 videos in question. It goes on to quote one of the clips. Here, Thickboy bluntly speculates that the business manager and Robert Allen were possibly scheming to defraud him of money. Shaw appears to state that he knows nothing about Robert Allen or possibly the business manager and would not recognize him if he were in the same room. This shows that Thickboy was neither involved nor informed in the litigation at any point, even now before this court of appeals.
Thank God if you won't realize this, and even if you do like dragging it out, it's pro bono. I don't pay anymore. So whatever issue they have with it, I couldn't tell you what's going on with it. I don't take and I know nothing about. I don't associate with them anymore. I can't tell you. I could not tell you. You know, I take accountability because that's all that I don't even do the jobs. The wrong people around me, I hired horrible people, right? I had this business guy that had no business managing any of my
Bad information.
bad information, and I'm at a time where I'm not steering the ship. And it's not.
So Brendan thought he was clearing things up for the record. He was doing his best in every facet to explain how he was no longer associated with the lawsuit. It's out of his hands. These other guys are taking care of it pro bono, which clearly he has no fucking idea what that actually means. And here is what Kyle's filing said about that clip. So Thickboy had entered into association with the former business manager who was handling this case and knows nothing about the litigation. Thickboy is not receiving nothing from its legal counsel. This raises an important question regarding the previous allegation of authority. If the employee who was controlling the litigation is now gone, and Thickboy knows nothing about the lawsuit and has no interest in it, who is making the decisions? Thickboy makes it sound like the former business manager is still handling the case without authority. As far as decision-making authority, Thickboy stated, "Your boy is back. I've been back about a year now. I run everything. Everything you see is me. Everything you see is my decision." Obviously, this is confusing. The original lawsuit was filed in February 2022, and this appeal was filed in March 24. Shaw rested decision-making authority on Thickboy's allegations of money from the former business manager a year ago and has no knowledge or interest in the current litigation. This indicates that Thickboy never gave consent for his appeal to be filed and move forward. Wow, that's some good ghost lawyering right there. Thank you. And speaking of lawyering, I would pay good money to see
Rest
the
and
look on
recuperate.
Brendan's
Tomorrow you'll
face
be
when
running
he saw
drills
this
until you
legal
draw a
filing
mess.
and then went
Let's
to
get the
watch
hell
all
out
the
of
clips
here.
that were quoted. Imagine the slow closing of the eyes, the acceptance that your client is a reader, and then scrambling to undo everything Bubba just said. Well, this is what they came up with, and I'm going to try my best not to laugh while I read this to you. Stay strong, brothers. Here we go. Declaration of Brendan Shaw. I am the CEO of Thick Boy Productions. In February 2022, I appointed Robert Allen as Thick Boy's lead counsel in this action. Mr. Allen has regularly communicated with my business manager, Lex McMahon, and me regarding the status of this action. Mr. Allen had full authority from Thick Boy to file the complaint against Carlson Girls on February 28, 2022. Mr. Allen had full authority from Thick Boy to file the notice of appeal of the district court's decision on March 1, 2024. Mr. Allen continues to have full authority to act on Thick Boy's behalf in all matters associated with this action. I understand that Thick Boy has fully participated in this action as required, including making the decisions to file the lawsuit, responding to discovery, and deciding to file the appeal. I understand that Thick Boy's complaint in this action alleges that Carl Swindells committed copyright infringement and not defamation. Oh, I almost made it. I understand that Thick Boy filed its opening appeal brief in early May 24 and that the parties are currently waiting for a decision from the court. So here we have a signed affidavit from Brendan Shaw basically refuting everything he said about the lawsuit over the last 2 years. This is the signed confession of a compulsive liar. And for those of you wondering why this is so serious, it's because if what Brendan was saying on episode 1000 of The Fighter and the Kid, you know how the lawsuit is out of his hands, he's not up to speed,
We got the lead,
about it.
now hold
Well,
it.
that would imply that somebody was submitting illegal filings without Thick Boy's knowledge or approval, which is illegal, right? Like, that's potentially a criminal act. But here's the best part. Now that Bucker submitted a sworn affidavit to the court, if he says anything to contradict any of those 9 points on his podcast or in an interview or whatever, well, that would be perjury. Seriously, only Brandon could get himself into this much shit over absolutely nothing. And don't forget, this whole thing is over $13,000. That's right, 13K grand. Take a look at this from Carl's filing. Clearly, Shaub is misusing the term pro bono, as an attorney at a top LA law firm would not switch a rich celebrity's case to a pro bono cause. Thick Boy's speculation that this lawsuit may only be a cash grab by his attorney reinforces that the term was used in error. But nonetheless, this case has dragged on for over 28 months, and Thick Boy is claiming that it did not pay for the appeal and its voluminous brief filed by its elite legal team. The Thick Boy legal team sought approximately $13,000 in damages in the lower court, so a contingency or no cure no pay agreement does not make financial sense. This raises more questions about who is controlling this litigation and whether improprieties are afoot. Regardless, all evidence points to the conclusion that Thick Boy Productions is not a participant in this lawsuit. Well, thank God for Brendan's quick-thinking lawyers who got him to sign an affidavit admitting that he is in fact in full control and knows all the facts and details about the lawsuit and its status. Ladies and gentlemen, we now have a legal document proving that Brendan Shaub is full of shit and he fucking signed it himself. So normally I wouldn't do a video like this on YouTube. This is more of a Patreon style video, but I wanted to share it with a wider audience because it's not all jokes, right? I mean, people deserve to know when they're being lied to by a public figure. That's why I've always said Brendan is not built for this. He needs to get as far away from a microphone and a camera as possible. He just cannot stop taking L's. This is why lawyers will always tell you when you're involved in a lawsuit, don't talk about it. Keep your mouth shut until it's over, because you can potentially perjure yourself. And not only that, Brendan went so far to save face in front of his audience that he ended up throwing his lawyer under the bus. He just doesn't get it. When it comes to the legal world, the things you say matter. You can't just make shit up and create false narratives to save your own ass. So if you want to stay up to date with this lawsuit and the appeal, make sure you check out the link in the description to my Patreon, where you'll find a bunch of videos, not just lawsuit stuff. It's also a great way to support the channel. Also, if you're not a regular here on YouTube yet, hit the subscribe button and make sure to give me a thumbs up if you ended up liking this video. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next one.
I'm a shark when it comes to business. They underpay my man. They underpay the shark. I'm good. I'm good. That's his thing.
Hostile shooter.
was once again solidified last night. I think Elon Musk's physical presence on this race and his direct interference was a major burden. And it was very important for Elon Musk.
Weaver requesting UAV tasking.
Man, I would not want to go up that ladder. Fuck, man. But anyway, as you can see, this is tourists boarding the ship. Rashid never met the crew. What he did see was he saw a TikTok of a couple of Asian senior people, which was falsely captioned as the captain of the Galaxy Leader. This is not the captain of the Galaxy Leader. The captain of the Galaxy Leader is not
Deploy
Chinese.
watchdog kilo to my grid.
Chinese. The captain of the Galaxy Leader is not Chinese. Here is a video of the Galaxy Leader captain being released. He looks nothing. He doesn't even look Chinese. Look at him. That's him. Does that guy look Chinese to you?
Firing
No,
warning
right.
with grenade launcher.
This is a 19-year-old English translator as having participated in himself when it had not to himself when he had not. So then he denying the allegation and pretending they make it through for the sake of an interview because he's fucking 19 years old. And what he had done is he saw a TikTok that had nothing to do with the hijackings anyway, just an Asian-looking man like doing Yemeni stuff with Yemenis. That's all. This was shown months ago. This is from October. Ethan Klein knows this. He chooses to ignore it to falsely present this guy as a member of the Houthis and a terrorist, which even if he had participated in these hijackings, he wouldn't have been a terrorist. In fact, he was a fucking hero. It's not terrorism to participate in a blockade designed to put pressure on a country and its allies committing genocide. Give us a fucking break, dude.
He even have access to that. Hassan knows why. Of course, he is a Houthi terrorist. Instead of
he is a Houthi terrorist. You are just everything you're saying here is incorrect.
challenging him and demanding more details about these kidnapped and missing people, he just runs defense for this guy, acting like he doesn't know why that would even happen.
They went over the crews on ships and they like win them over with their charm.
Like he just takes everything this guy is saying as if it's coming from him and his own personal participation.
That's so funny.
And it's not.
It is super funny, the idea of kidnapped crews put in force, probably at gunpoint, to do some death to America and maybe some curse upon the Jews.
Just making shit up now. That never happened.
And frankly, the callous disregard for the well-being of the literal hostages.
Oh my God, why you pretend that you give a shit about any of this? You don't fucking care about this. You just care about covering Israeli genocide. Just give us a fucking break. Liberate yourself from having to lie so much and just tell us what you really believe. It would be so not such a weight off your chest, Ethan Klein. Anyway, so let us analyze the actual facts here and determine who is and who isn't a terrorist. Rashid al-Khalidi, the Houthi government has been slandering and defaming here. Not even a member of the Houthi organization, not that the Houthi organization is terrorist. Certainly not by the standards that Ethan used here or the evidence that he provided here. No evidence that he has ever participated in anything that can even remotely be construed as a terrorist action. No evidence of membership in anything that even remotely can be construed as a terrorist organization. What has he done? Posted tweets about killing Zionists. He went on a tour of a captured ship. That's really about it. He's also Arab. I guess we can't forget that. That's a really big thing for Ethan Klein. He's also Arab. We can't forget that. Now, okay, let's compare that to Gila Klein. As we went over earlier at the beginning of this, Gila Klein joined the IDF. You can say that she was conscripted. I mean, that's a bullshit excuse. I don't think any of you who use that excuse would say that someone who was conscripted into ISIS is not a terrorist. But okay, let's accept that. But okay, let's accept that anyway. Well, she had a desk job like in Tel Aviv, far from the front line, but she found that boring. Boring. She found her little shitty job in the terrorist organization, the IDF, boring. So she asked them to transfer her to a job where she was way more connected to the actual terrorism. She asked them to transfer her to the West Bank. She got her wish. She was transferred to the West Bank, where she became a crucial logistical and organizational employee under the regional commander in charge of terrorizing the Palestinian people of Ramallah. There, she even volunteered to go on a raid because she wanted to see firsthand the terrorism of the organization that she was a part of. Let's ask questions here. Crucial and important questions. Would Ethan Klein consider by his standards that like a member of like the Houthi military wing, who like was a secretary who did crucial work to enable their military operations as Gila Klein did, would he say that person is not a terrorist? He would not. He would think they're a terrorist. So by like any reasonable standard and by Ethan Klein's own standards, Gila Klein should absolutely be a terrorist. The IDF is the world's #1 terrorist organization by a fucking country mile. They carry out way more terrorism than any other organization. She does not have the excuse of just being conscripted because she specifically asked to take close of the action in this case being terrorism. She also doesn't have the excuse of just not being combatant because obviously it's not only the combatants who are terrorists. You know, ISIS needs secretaries, and the IDF is way worse than ISIS. So let's just summarize our findings here regarding who is and who is not a terrorist. Rashid, no proof of membership in any remotely terrorist organization. No proof of participation in anything remotely considerable terrorist actions. Is Arab. Ethan Klein says he's a terrorist. Gila Klein, confirmed member of IDF terrorist organization. Found her role in terrorist organization not exciting enough. Asked for transfer to area closer to terrorist attacks against victims. Volunteered to participate in terrorist attack where hostages were taken. Is Israeli. Ethan Klein says she's not a terrorist. Now, I don't want to make any accusations of racism or anything here. You know, I don't want to accuse Ethan Klein of being a racist. Ethan Klein is a racist. Obviously, if any of these two people is a terrorist, it's Gila Klein 1,000 times over. She's a confirmed member of a terrorist organization. She has been confirmed to have volunteered to go on a terrorist raid where hostages were taken by the terrorist group. And for the other guy, there's no evidence of anything ever remotely approximating that. The only really deciding factor here that Ethan Klein could possibly be using to determine that Gila isn't a terrorist and Rashid is that he's an Arab. So we'll just assume that is his standard. Arab equals terrorist, Israeli equals not terrorist. It's that simple. And even if the claims that he's making about him were true, he wouldn't be a terrorist. It's a heroic thing to carry out a blockade against a genocide, especially for Yemen. Like, Yemen is such a destroyed and downtrodden country. It is embarrassing to all of us that one of the countries that have done the most to fight the genocide in Gaza is a country that has just barely escaped a Saudi-American-Israeli genocide that has lasted a decade, in which around 400,000 people were murdered. It's insane, absolutely insane, that those people have done more than the rest of us. And it's even more insane that dickhead scum like this denigrate them for it while claiming to be pro-Palestine. This guy has never seen a pro-Palestinian action that he was not against.
Shocking, even for somebody that loves terrorists.
That's so funny. Is there a KFC there? They're everywhere. I don't think there's a KFC in Yemen, dog.
Pure editorializing, construction of narrative, really shitty narrative as well. No evidence, no facts, pure narrative. He's not even good at it either. This guy's just, I don't know, how is he famous, man? Honestly.
He says they have to.
Oh, they do have KFC in Yemen? That's crazy. Okay, that's sick.
Is there
asking a Yemeni about Yemen? How dare you be curious about an Arab Muslim country? You're treating him like a person. Ethan Klein can't have that.
KFC in Yemen? No way, dude! Holy fuck! There's a KFC in Yemen! He's just like us!
I'm sure there's clips of like Ethan Klein talking about what Israel is like, not understanding the irony, when his wife is a literal fucking terrorist and Israel itself is basically one big, never-ending terrorist attack. Fucking hypocritical piece of shit moron.
Does he know what One Piece is?
I would assume he's been watching it since he was a kid.
The whole way!
Yeah.
That's sick. Yes, that's fire.
It's just
And that's
Ethan Klein angry that an Arab is being treated, a random Arab civilian is being treated as a human being. It's insane.
so fire. Oh my god. We think the Houthis, Ansar Allah, is doing what Luffy would do. You should tell him that.
You guys all remember Luffy's flag, right? Now, I'm only halfway through that show, so maybe I just haven't come to it yet. But I do not remember Luffy's flag looking like this.
That's the ISIS flag. The Houthis fought against ISIS, you dumb motherfucker.
Predictably, there was some blowback after this interview, and Hassan went immediately
from
into
idiotic
damage.
American imperialists and Zionists like you who just want to delegitimize anything that is even remotely pro-Palestine because you support genocide.
Control to rewrite history.
He said that he was just simply a Yemeni person and not a Houthi. Yeah, I mean, we don't even know if he's a Houthi or not. He's a teenager in Yemen. The dude is neither a Houthi nor a terrorist.
Dude, you are just lying. He said that he's not. And why should we not take his word for that when you have presented no evidence otherwise? Like, dude, this is from fucking February 2024, and you're still saying this. This was clarified long before you even.
Our pirate is not a Houthi rebel. They didn't fucking call him a Houthi either.
It's so painful to watch him act like this is such an epic gotcha when he's just plain fucking wrong.
You wanna know why? Because he's not one. He's not a Houthi himself. He's not a pirate, but you know, I don't think he's not a pirate. He has reiterated the position that he is not a Houthi. Trust me, bro, I'm not Houthi. Be for real. You sucked him off the entire stream. Not even a Houthi militant or anything like that. When I interviewed the dude, who they still to this day call a Houthi terrorist, Tim Houthi's not even a fucking Houthi. I thought he wasn't a Houthi because he's not. No, he was just some fucking Yemeni TikToker. Random fucking.
It's insane. He has not shown any evidence that the guy is who he says he is, Ethan. He's just playing this as if it's self-evidently wrong. As I said, play clips as if they're self-evidently wrong, do not explain how or provide any evidence how they are, and just pop up random headlines in the screen.
Yemeni teenager. Didn't you brand it as him being a Houthi interview, though? Bro, are we about to have a Houthi rebel on stream? Yes,
yeah, he was wrong.
What do you mean?
He was wrong. And he should. I wish he was a fucking Houthi. It would have been cooler, way better. Obviously, people interview, like even people from actual terrorist organizations like the IDF all the time. Do you think that should be illegal or something? I don't understand.
All right, let's just take Hassan's word for it and assume, okay, this kid is not a Houthi rebel. He's just some ordinary.
Oh man, okay, let's try this. Let's see how well you do here.
Let's go ahead and take a look at his social media and see if that lines up. All right, let's see here. Tel Aviv will burn in the coming hours.
Capture and kill.
An AI generated image saying Tel Aviv will burn in the coming hours, and just like, the funny thing about that is especially like it includes Gaza and the West Bank. How can you take that seriously? And you saw like a 19-year-old Ukrainian post a picture saying Russia will burn in the coming hours, and it's like an AI-generated picture of like literal Russia on the ground. This guy is a terrorist. That's not what a terrorist is. Posting tweets, by definition, cannot be a terrorist by posting tweets.
Domination.
Ready for sacrifice and eager for return. What's wrong with that?
Ready for sacrifice?
Okay, so you can't understand being willing to sacrifice yourself for a cause that's bigger than you, but that's bigger than you, like the genocide of Palestinians. I guess you can't imagine that.
Even for motivation.
This guy just sees words like sacrifice.
Maybe talking about football. Maybe singing a song with the words, "Do you threaten us with what we are waiting for, son of a Jew?" Meeting a Houthi is
That's like the one best thing that he has about him. As I said earlier, in the context of these countries that are literally terrorized by fucking Israel, what do you expect that population to think a Jew is? The only Jews they even know of is like Israel says it's Jewish and it terrorizes them and others. What the fuck do you expect, dude? Even if we were to take these social movements at face value, even if we were to accept this guy's like he holds up the ideals of Zion and he loves Adolf Hitler. Let's assume that. Hassana is not responsible for his social media posts that he posted after the interview. There's fuck all to do with it. Even aside from the analysis of people in the Middle East downtrodden by fucking Saudi American Israeli imperialism. Hey, Israel, why would they associate the word Jewish with Israel?
Enemy UAV inbound.
You're not incapable of analyzing that. You're too fucking stupid.
afraid of this title. The execution he will carry out on all Zionists. Wicked, lovely depiction of a man.
Zionists, not Jews. You see how he has to change
Take
words
Bravo
sometimes?
underway.
Impaled through his asshole and out of his mouth with a pike or a house.
The execution would you carry out on all Nazis? Would you
We're
do
losing
this
out.
as well? I don't think you would. These are both abhorrent ethno-nationalist genocidal political ideologies.
Okay, why would he retweet this article publicly to use social media to boost global prominence and support? Israel falls. Wait for the Operation Tel Aviv. Good job, good job. Knows it.
Secure it, zone A. Secure it, Charlie.
Supposed to be a cool military
Taking this
thing. This is the
objective.
left part.
Hostile UAV established.
Find this into your stomach. And let me state
I'm on your side.
All zones are being locked down.
It's interchangeable to you. It's interchangeable to you. You have to change. This guy is clarified.
We're losing
By
out.
the way, he shouldn't have to, because it's expected that people who the only thing that they know about Jews is that Israel claims to be Jewish, claims to represent Jews, while massacring people in the name of Jews.
Target down, bro. Beat locked down.
A guy like this does not know. He's not enlightened on the difference between Zionists and Jews. When he's a fucking 19-year-old from the Middle East, most of his life is by Saudi American Israeli imperialism, one of the most poor countries in the world as a result of that. But he did not know how to differentiate between Jew and Zionist. Like, that is literally like the definition of book stalling. If there's ever a better usage of that term, it's here. Like, of fucking course he's not going to be so enlightened to know the difference, you dumb fuck. But you know what? He's learned from the experience. He's posted. Like, he's clarified that he knows the difference between a Jew and a Zionist. And not based on that, he's a Zionist, he's still Muslim, he doesn't Christians with us. I mean, we're the Iranians, we don't mean the Jew or the innocent Christian. We mean the one who yes, this is a 19-year-old. There's
Enemy
no
UAV
distinction
inbound.
between Jew and Zionist as a result of him engaging in all around the world. What's more than what we can say for Ethan Klein?
Hostile counter
You
UAV
should be
established
ashamed that a
above.
poor 19-year-old in a country ravaged by Saudi, Israeli, American genocide for the last decade can do this, but you can't. We should not expect him to know this stuff. We should not expect some random teenager from the poorest country in the world to be able to meaningfully distinguish Jew and Zionist when Israel claims that those two things are the same all the time, when that's all that he knows about Jews. It's fucking ludicrous that you do. There's a great article in the Palestinian context by Mohammed Al-Kur, who shows you why in the wild called Jewish Terrorist Government Jewish ruler and will show up. It's about this bullshit weaponization against people who are victimized by Israel, and you take it out of the word and says that it's Jewish. As he says here, I'm tired of the pearl-clutching pretense that should such animosity exist, its existence would be inexplicable and rootless. It is obviously explained by the conflict between Israel saying we're doing these horrible acts in the name of Jews, and people see them.
Eyes on Semtex.
And most of them are tired of the false equivalence between semantic violence and systemic violence. That's what you can find is doing here. He's like, look at this guy, right? This guy, he uses words wrong. He's a 19-year-old who doesn't know the difference between Jew and Zionist. Oof, what a terrorist. Like equating like terroristic violence with someone posting on social media a song which says something Israel is a country that massacres Palestinians, that genocides them while saying we're doing this in the name of we're doing this for Jewish people, we're doing this in the name of Jewishness. As someone who is supposedly against anti-Semitism, that should cause me infinitely more worry than a 19-year-old woman taking that country at its word.
Losing
It's
A.
disgusting that you're too fucking stupid and callous to notice this stuff.
Okay, but soldier? Yes, that seems pretty definitive.
Random fucking
Cover me. Taking the objective.
At least one of the two of them is being honest about it.
So it's obviously totally ridiculous that Ethan just completely acquired information videos from this human when he clarified very clearly that he is not a member of the Houthis and that he is not a military guy or a soldier in uniform and just a civilian. Instead, he just shows a response to an Instagram comment in a language that he doesn't speak, where he gave a one-word reply. That obviously was contemplated other times where he clarified these
Sided
things.
flashback.
He doesn't have to stir around that and not even show his audience that he obviously believe that it's true. Then they're like, well, that Instagram comment is not more evidence than all the other times that he talked about this. It's pure intentional manipulation and lying. It's slimy as hell and it's Ethan Klein, so what do you expect? But anyway, so guess what? What if I told you that Ethan Klein has outright said that he is a soldier and not a secretary? What if I told you that using Ethan's own standards, you can say that Hila Klein is not just a secretary in the IDF terrorist group, but a soldier? Because Ethan himself has said that. Here's a nice little clip where Ethan outright says so. Here's a nice little clip where Ethan outright says so. Back before it became inconvenient for him to admit it. Back before he realized, maybe it's not actually a positive thing to have been in a terrorist group, and maybe I should start saying she was a secretary instead.
Sort of spring break. I fucked like crazy. What was your experience? I met Hila there. I know.
We're losing out.
Your experience was a little bit different.
Security
I was a young kid, I was out there for my first trip out on myself. In the Israeli army.
Hila was a soldier in the Israeli army. By using standards, this is like incredible dispositive, irrefutable evidence, so we're going to go along with it. Hila was irrefutably a soldier in the Israeli army. If that Instagram post by Rashid is like smoking gun evidence of him being a Houthi soldier, then this is smoking gun evidence of Hila being an IDF terrorist soldier. But wait, Hila has not been entirely forthcoming about her actual role in the IDF. She was a member of the Kafir battalion, which she transferred to. Remember, she had a nice desk job in Tel Aviv, but she found it boring, so she decided to transfer to an actual combat battalion that terrorizes Palestinians in the West Bank, and that was this Kafir battalion. You can see that this one has Kafir battalion beret. How do you get the beret? Very simple. You do 8 months of combat training. As it says here, Kafir recruits must complete 8 months of combat training in order to be received into active service. So, Hila Klein was not simply a secretary, right? Like, she was not just on the base as a secretary.
You gonna let him fight the company, asshole?
No.
Fight back, damn it!
8 months of training in a terrorist training camp.
Take your
So
Bravo
Ethan
underway.
acknowledges that she was a soldier. Outright, he said that she's a soldier, and given the standard of evidence that
Located
he used
hostile
to be a
UAV.
soldier, this is way better evidence of that. So she's a soldier, she's not a secretary. Ethan Klein standard of evidence is the tat, my friend. And the beret that she's wearing in that picture.
I don't believe it, fat.
She's underwent
Just
at
bad
least 8
eggs.
months of training
Get
in
to
IDF
Exfil.
training camp. That is a terrorist training camp of a notorious global terrorist organization. Way infinitely worse than anything the Hoofers have done. Like, Jesus Christ, the list of terror attacks of the IDF is fucking endless every single day. I know it's government by Israel. Ethan, looks like slandering random Arab kids. Even those who don't us actually put into your own terrorist lifestyle. You yourself have said that in the past. Your words and the photos of her proudly serving in this terrorist group show.
The whole way! Yeah. That's sick. Yes. That's fire. And that's so fire.
The FBI's most wanted terrorists. And one of them is fucking, what's her name? That's Asata Shakur. Isn't that Asata fucking Shakur? Dude, I'm pretty sure that's Asata Shakur. Ethan Klein thinks that if the USA says so, it goes. Like, Ethan Klein genuinely, from the quality of sourcing that he's done, is that, like, if someone has said something anywhere at any point, it makes it true no matter who they are, no matter what the evidence for it is. That's like the level of incitation and stuff here.
Oh my god. He's just doing what Luffy would do. They're tweeting an image of a Jewish person on a pike. I don't understand why this problem can't be approached with nuance.
Jewish person on a pike. It said Zionist.
Because he is a teenager in Yemen, dude.
Talk about the bigotry of low X.
Why did you stop him from being able to explain what he meant by that? Is it because it would ruin your entire fucking thing here? Because I'm sure he was just about to say, like, the Middle Eastern context, what these people know about Jews is that Israel says it does everything that it does in the name of Jews. That's all that they know about Jews. And you stopped him when he was really about to explain precisely that, as I have explained here, because you know you can't deal with the fucking argument. All that you can do is narrativize. You need to strategically exclude everyone who's debunked you to be able to form a narrative where you come off looking even remotely okay. Disgusting.
He's a kid in Yemen, dude. What do you expect? Of course he's going to want to put a pipe through a Jew's asshole.
Why don't you explain what that means? What does he's a kid in Yemen? Explain the context of the Israeli-American genocide. Explain the context of what do you mean about Jewish people? Why don't you do that?
That's just what kids in Yemen are like, man.
And also, what do you mean? It's just a person
Dumb fucker.
on a pike. There's no Jewish person on a pike on that photo, unless I saw some.
This is Ethan Klein. Dishonest piece of shit. Zionist is a political ideology. He would be there like pearl clutching about people saying, I want to kill Nazis in World War II. Wait, hang on, man. You saying you want to genocide all Germans? Ethan Klein is the equivalent of a Nazi in 1942.
Come on, you're
like
losing
giving
this
you like
fight.
a laundry list of all of the problems with the resistance groups that fight back against the Nazis, and then being like, how is it possible that you could support these subhumans? They're against gay marriage and they
We got the lead. Now hold it.
Just skirting around the actual problem with them and the actual reason why people might sympathize with them, which has nothing to do with that and everything to do with them fighting back against you. And now imagine that Nazi being especially concerned with these resistance groups failing to differentiate properly between a German and a Nazi and using that as evidence of them being genocidal against Germans. Removing all the context of why they're fighting back against you and explaining it as if these were born-paid Germans and thus they are irredeemable, horrible, terrible, and their resistance against the Nazis, doing a literal genocide all over fucking Eastern Europe is unjustified. That is Ethan Klein and everyone else like him. It's exactly the same. Fake outrage, pearl clutching by a coward who is too afraid to say the truth, which is what his actual problem with all of these groups are, which is that they fight back against Israel. That is the reason. After decades of Israel destroying Lebanon, Hezbollah comes up and starts fighting back against Israel. And Ethan's like, how could this be? How could anyone support them fighting back against us? That's what it's actually against. It's against the resistance to Israel. Everything else is just being used as an excuse to be against it without actually saying so.
Unless I saw something different.
The song claims this isn't even a Jewish song. How exactly is it? It's supposed to look like a Jew for you, Hassan? You know what? You're right. Let me make it a little clearer for you. First, he needs a bigger nose, right, Hassan? Of course, he needs a yarmulke, the curly things. Oh, look, Hassan, he dropped his dreidel.
Isn't it fucking insane that Ethan is make him look like a more stereotypical Jew when this is Ethan Klein's reaction to seeing this? Never watch any video that includes this clip. How fucking dare you try to weaponize anti-Semitism strategically in this case when that's you? You dumb piece of shit.
Must be Jewish for sure. Or, you know, you could just read what he wrote. Dumbass terrorist-loving propagandist piece of shit.
This is fucking idiot. All he's done is like make these massive leaps. Like, what? You said that you want delayed slightly? You support the Holocaust, don't you? Now this...
Why? This entire conversation is fucking idiotic. It's not... This is, I think, if we're... For some random fucking 90-year-old tweet, what's happening? How many steps removed are we from this situation?
Zero. Faced with fair criticism for his coverage of the Houthi Luffy, he has a total meltdown.
I fucking despise all of you, dude. I really do. I hate all of you. You successfully got me to talk about this, and my patience is like... My patience is running thin on this matter. The endless selfishness, the untapped well of American selfishness and American...
Guys, he just go on about this for like the next 20 minutes, it seems like.
Individualism is in full display. How is this the conversation that you want to have right now?
One of the most cynical methods Hassan deploys to sidestep any criticism is to deflect to the ongoing genocide in Gaza. I've seen him do this so many times. He frames it like you are so.
What do you mean deflect the ongoing genocide in Gaza? You can't divorce the ongoing genocide in Gaza from this whole thing with Houthi in the sky. It's specifically what the subject is. Him on the basis that he's supposed to be a platform, a Houthi terrorist, as you say, because the Houthis are carrying out a blockade against Israel-related and ships. That's why you're criticizing him in the first place. It's obviously directly related to Gaza, and you're trying to delegitimize that campaign because you support the Gaza genocide and you're against all action against it.
A genocide happened.
Obviously.
I am, you know, too pro-Houthi. When someone is like focusing on that while there's an active fucking ethnic cleansing happening.
Yes. So how is that not related?
Good to see ya, fucker.
Isn't it?
Is liable for me interviewing a Yemeni teenager who's only known genocide his entire life. In the middle of fucking
Yes. What the fuck? How could you possibly say that's a true statement? Exactly. The Saudis carrying out genocide in Yemen. You guys 92, you would have been 9 when it started. You started your video. You started your fucking video. I have to save the timestamp. 52:55. You started your video by just throwing out the word genocide in regards to China without doing anything to do with the claim. You need to be reminded of that.
Why is he defending China's genocide of their Muslim population? How did...
You're like, oh, he defends genocide. And then now you're like, you do this epic edit where you're like, how dare he mention the genocide in Gaza in relation to things directly related to, intrinsically related to genocide in Gaza.
Let the actor come. So dark. We'll pick you up later.
The fuckers had us in a box from the start.
How dare you recognize these words that actually describe what's actually happening, says Mr. Pro-Palestine. What a joke. I'm just honestly sitting here right now thinking, like, is there another 50 minutes of this seriously? Oh man, it's so painful. It's hurt. I don't know if I can stand it. Every little thing, like, it's 3 minutes to fact check that. He hasn't moved on at all. He hasn't actually explained how he proves his claims. It's just like, it's taking so fucking long, and oh man, this is just a shit show. Like, there's no substance here at all. There's nothing here. Pure narrativization. How dare you talk about genocide in Gaza?
Blow your nose, brother. Love you. Not trying to be mean. Just keep some pushing your right. Clear out occasionally when needed. Much love. Fuck you, dude. My argument sucks. You think it justifies genocide? What are you, stupid? Everything that can change.
Criticize for being anti-Semitic. Oh my god, he's fucking framing the Maccabi Tel Aviv hooligans who went to Amsterdam and chanted about how much they love massacring Palestinian babies. He's framing that. He's framing like the rightful retaliation on them from Amsterdam residents for them being abhorrent, disgusting genocide supporters, as Hassan being anti-Semitic for pointing that out. That's what that
turns into like
self-evident when criticized for being anti-Semitic. Ethan, given what you think anti-Semitism is, when you say something is anti-Semitic, people should honestly assume the opposite. That's a safer bet.
Jewish people are under attack is a decent way to just like drive discourse away from open genocide in Gaza. If you're so focused...
Correct. What you just said there was correct. That's what you're trying to do here. Claim anti-Semitism dishonestly to distract from genocide.
When Israel is...
When criticized for calling someone a Zionist, what's wrong with calling someone a Zionist? Nothing wrong with that, you Zionist, Ethan Klein.
Doing a complete genocide in Gaza, if your sole focus revolves around...
Yeah, when there's a genocide being carried out in Gaza by Zionists, for Zionists, it's so fucking insane to be like, should you maybe be a bit careful with your language and not call people the hurtful word Zionist so much? That is fucking insane. He's completely correct.
that people are saying you're a Zionist. Yeah, go fucking yell at streamers for not covering sufficiently.
When criticized for not covering other stories, so yeah, focusing on a genocide. Whoa, you're a bit too focused on a genocide, buddy. How dare you?
The ongoing
This is your criticism of him? Dude, you're making him look good.
Active genocide in Gaza instead of coming in here and fucking chirping at me.
It's quite a charge to just say I'm a stenographer of the Israeli government or I'm a propagandist. I don't think there's any evidence I'm either of those things. I'm curious who you think I'm.
While we're having this conversation, 3,000 Piers, while we're having this back and forth, 3,840 Palestinians have been ruthlessly slaughtered in the last incursion into Gaza. I feel like this is an incredibly...
This is just Ethan Klein repeating with like a sarcastic sounding voice someone stating facts about an ongoing genocide, like as if to mock it. This is abhorrent and disgusting. This is absolutely fucking disgusting.
If Ethan Klein is like so ready and willing to just offhandedly discount someone bringing up a fucking full-scale like physical elimination genocide being carried out like before our eyes like this, like, and mock it, how the hell does he possibly get off on being like, I don't think you have enough sympathy for the poor Israeli victims of the Palestinians they colonized? Like, what a slimy colonialist piece of shit this guy is, man. Where do you get off being like that when you're like this? When you think that, like, look at this guy, he's talking a bit too much about our genocide of the Palestinians, isn't he? And also, I genuinely feel so strongly about the poor Israeli victims of the barbarian Palestinians, and it really hurts me how he doesn't care as much about them as I do.
Selfish, self-centered conversation to have.
This technique is so powerful because everyone's afraid of being labeled as a genocide denier. Piers Morgan with...
It's fucking insane that he says this when he's the person who actually does this. He weaponizes anti-Semitism so fucking much. We've already gone over. Like, he jumped from what? You support a blockade against Israel so that Israelis will like feel some material hurt from that genocide in Gaza? You support the Holocaust, you anti-Semite. And he has the goal to be like, how dare you use the genocide card? It's so dishonest. He's like someone who doesn't know how to do anything other than try to weaponize anti-Semitism incredibly incompetently. It's insane.
Decades of experience immediately surrenders when the genocide
This is literally you.
card is pulled.
When you're just a fucking stenographer, you're not a truth teller.
He has every right to defend himself and grow a pair, Piers. Stand up for yourself, man. It's time to stop being intimidated by these online...
Piers Morgan is a genocide supporter.
Overnight activist who couldn't even point to Gaza on a map before October 7th, like Hassan, for example.
Doesn't know where Yemen is? Okay, I'm gonna click close. I'm closing it. I'm closing it. I think nope.
He doesn't know where Yemen is. Okay, that's not Gaza.
Nope. Got it.
How can you claim to actually care about this?
I think it's I mean, that's so small, but it's kind of crazy how he goes from, he constantly does things during this video where he says something and then he shows a clip and it's not even remotely what he's saying it was. And that's just another small instance of that.
Genocide when you're willing to so cynically exploit it to sidestep any criticism.
What are you talking about? He's just describing, this entire segment is Ethan Klein describing himself, but with anti-Semitism allegations.
Hassan has one final taste of idiocy for us all to enjoy.
Yeah. This kid is like, I think he was like 19 at the time when I talked to him. Which means that for most of his life, he has withstood genocide, right? Like he is a person who's...
Is this incorrect, Ethan? Try to prove this wrong instead of just mocking it. Repeating it in a funny voice, you 40-year-old fucking child?
Only experience is like, it's literally like talking to fucking Anne Frank, basically. Okay, being able to talk
this is correct.
Anne Frank in real time.
To quote Anne Frank, I keep my ideals because in spite of everything, I still believe that people are really good at heart. Anne Frank continues to inspire generations of people because in the face of a genocide that eventually took her and her entire family's life, except for her dad, she refused to give in to hate, malice, and violence. And then there's this guy who would...
Ethan Klein, do you think that Anne Frank would have been wrong to join a resistance group and fight back against the Nazis? Do you think that if she had done that, if she had hated her oppressors, as many Jews did, as many Slavs did, Yugoslavians, many people in World War II hated those who were oppressing them and who wanted to genocide them and took up arms against them. Do you think that those people delegitimize themselves in their cause by doing so? Because your only distinction here is that Anne Frank, she hid and then she was killed without being able to fight back. So is your implication there that if she had fought back, if she had hated her oppressors, rightfully so, that would have been wrong? This is your evidence of this guy supposedly being wrong. This guy who has grown up during a factual genocide by Saudi Arabia, the US, and Israel against his country. Your evidence is that he hates his oppressors. Your evidence is that he hates the people who did this to his country and to
Hello. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. How you doing?
All right. Doing all right. Still coughing, but
Oh no, I'm sorry, man.
it's just like it will not go away. It's like I don't feel that bad. It's just annoying. It's constant.
The
cough.
Dealing
cough,
with
cough,
the cats. That didn't see up.
No. Nope. It was all. It's just fucking all last week. I was like, it was been a weird cold. Like it never really had a really bad peak, but it started off kind of tame, and I was like, oh. And then I thought it was going away like in a few days. Like it felt like it kind of completed its trajectory or whatever, and went to my lungs, where it usually ends up when I'm coming out of a cold. But then it just sat there for like, now it's like 7 or 8 days. It's like just kind of phlegmy and coughing a lot, but whatever.
It still sucks.
Couldn't escape winter without a cold.
Oh.
Had to have at least one.
I mean, you've had it for a minute. Hopefully it'll disappear sooner than later.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. I moved some stuff today, but I slept so much, dude. It's pretty silly. I'm really hoping that I can get away with bringing my shit down over the weekend. I'm gonna slowly bring stuff. I'm just, oh man, sleeping too. And I don't have much.
Gotcha.
Honestly, I've got my big suitcase that I brought all my clothes down. I'm gonna empty that out, bring it back up, and just pretty much dump everything else that's up there in the suitcase and bring it down. That's pretty much as much stuff that's up there. Just spread around, and I'm being lazy. I need to clean. That's all that is.
Yeah. Whatever. It was your day off.
I enjoyed it. You know what? I deserve a day off. Yeah,
weekend.
It's right.
A weekend in the middle of your week.
It's chef's kiss. Everyone should have. All right. Well, hey, did you go into the Warzone menu?
Yeah.
And did you?
Yep, I got it.
It's pretty good. It's not a bad gun. And you don't have to get through any level pass to unlock it.
What was it? An assault rifle? I didn't.
Yeah. Called Kilo 141. They're bringing in a lot of guns this season that were in Modern Warfare. It's fun. All right, ready to rock?
Yep.
I jump into the season 3 mosh pit. Check out the 3 new maps.
Sure.
One of the maps is a face-off map. You know, the kind where you can't use kill streaks. It's kind of weird though. It seems a little big for being that kind of map. I feel like they could have just kept it like a normal 6v6 kill streak. Feels like it's bigger than.
Is Babylon the one with the stones in the?
Yeah, this really square one.
Rocks. Like a pyramid or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
The shooting from the corner map. All right, here's firing range. So this is a remap. I like it.
Capture the objective.
They started off shooting his teammate.
Locking down Charlie.
We have to take this objective.
We're losing Alpha. We control Zone C. We claim the advantage of our ship. Locking down Bravo.
Locking down the area. Watch my back. Charting ground.
Taking Bravo underway. Securing B.
So, Republicans lost that election in Wisconsin. That was pretty.
Yeah. Saw that.
Did well for Elon.
Line of the times.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I heard an insider say that they heard Trump basically say that Elon's out very soon. Like that's been said.
I believe it. I believe it. Trump is he probably cares more about public perception, or like what the media is saying, or like what the general public vibe is, more than like he knows exactly what people are feeling about Elon. Like, yeah.
Securing Charlie.
Archangel is hot.
Losing B. Securing C.
Oh.
We're losing Alpha. Taking C. Losing Bravo. All objectives locked down. Hold the exit back. Losing A.
Oops.
Lost A.
Yeah, I went into the Warzone lobby to get the gun, and I was still in it when I was looking at the operators, and that's... Oh, dude.
Yeah.
But it was just Warzone. You could always do that.
Taking Alpha. Taking A. Take him and hold them. We're losing Alpha.
Shit.
Lost Alpha. Hostile RCXD in your AO. They're taking C.
And I think the big deal about them losing this election and Elon's involvement is the fact that he spent more than there's a few billionaires, including like George Soros and shit, that like donated
Yeah.
to this campaign.
Yeah.
He donated more than all of them put together.
Wow.
And they still just got walloped. Yeah, we're at a different time. It used to be a pretty sure thing where whoever spent the most money. But that's actually, I mean, Trump blew that up in 2016. Clinton spent way more than Trump did. Yeah. Beat up. But she didn't get beat up. She actually won the popular vote. Kamala got beat up, and Kamala definitely had more money than Trump. Like, they had like historic highs as far as like money. Really like $1 billion. She got beat worse than Clinton.
Losing Bravo. Securing Charlie. Locking Taking down Charlie. Hold the enemy back.
I'm just gonna play the game.
We're losing Charlie.
TACOM, requesting recon overhead.
UAV commencing surveillance operation.
No way.
Open them.
Losing A.
UAV fuel check 50%.
Come on.
You're having a pretty good game.
So far,
You digging the flow of this map?
Yeah, I like it. I do.
Mission timeline expired. UAV RTB.
We've lost Charlie.
Watch your fire!
Oh shit.
Truck away!
Still in time.
Really nice to see you again.
Losing B.
Back on.
Securing Charlie.
That's fine.
Location secure. Maintain current posture.
Ah, Jesus.
Losing A.
Get me eyes in the sky.
UAV in the turn. We have eyes on.
Lost A. We're ahead, but stay alert. Marshall's people are no fools.
Timeline 50% expended.
Losing Bravo.
Hit them hard!
Bravo lost.
Priority tasking request received. UAV exiting your grid.
Alpha secure.
Guess that makes us even.
They never
Alright. Team top 2.
I don't know a lot of things. Losing isn't one of them.
Talking about. Alright, let's see if this.
There he is.
It's like. Yep. They're just all just sitting there.
Nice. Jesus. Squashing a bunch of ants.
Gotcha.
Nice.
I die instantly. Man, do you see my my emblem in my calling card? Like, I've tried to change it over and over, and it keeps reverting back to the Ninja Turtle one.
Huh.
It's really annoying. I don't know what to do. Maybe they fixed it, but it's well switched back this time. So I don't even know. It's weird.
So the emblem is the thing next to your, like your handle?
Yeah, like yours is, like you have the Terminator one up there, Arnold with the sunglasses on.
Hmm.
That's when you have
see that.
That's yours. You have that assigned as your one with it's Schwarzenegger and he's like loading the gun. And then you have for your calling card the Terminator exoskeleton with the guys.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I don't like see it at the moment.
Oh no,
So,
well you
like, I'm
can
not
I went and clicked on your like you can do it in the menu. You can click on a player, and then you can see their see
I
all their shit. I was looking at.
Okay. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, it's weird. Like this is a new map called Barrage. This map feels like nearly the same size as Nomad, which is the other new map, but Nomad is like a face-off map with no kill streak. It's like it's weird. I don't know why they did that. Yeah, the face-off map should be like absurdly small. Like eventually they're gonna have a
like
map.
these
It's just like one
muddy-
room. No cover, no nothing. You
Yeah,
just
right.
stay, you just fight.
True.
Just go meat grinder.
Kind of funny to play ones anyway.
Think about Vanguard all the time, man. Someday we're gonna have to go back. Think about Nemo, whatever. What was it? Nemo.
We got the lead. Now hold it.
It's that, man. I miss the dismemberments and the violence of I mean, they kind of took that out. Like they started like putting dismembering enemies with like behind like a paywall essentially, where you have to like get bundles with that special effect. But in Vanguard, it was a bloodbath. It was awesome. All the kill, like seeing yourself get killed, like it was like you. It's.
I like these muddy, like Vietnam era looking maps.
Mhm. Yeah, this looks like we're in the tropics somewhere. I wonder if this is. Yeah, actually, this is Vietnam, isn't it? I think they
It looks like it.
Yeah, because and you can. There's like some buildings like way out in the distance that look as if we were in. Verdansk comes out tomorrow. I might. God, I won't. I want to, but I know. Say I'm gonna like start playing Warzone, start that grind, not play multiplayer. And then I thought about that, and I was like, that's not. Fair.
Well, yeah, I mean, now that they got some new stuff going on.
I do want to try it, but I do want to play Verdansk. Yeah, someday we should jump back into PUBG. Just to get a completely different perspective of that game after playing Call of Duty for so long.
It's all out there.
Oh yeah. Go play it. People like it because there's no turtle skins.
Whoops. Sorry, guy. Oh, dude. Fuck. God, camping. There's some campers here. Back of the tent.
This game's got way too many campers. Like, it doesn't make any sense. But I don't know. I do remember when I first started feeling like that was like the only way you can get a kill.
Oh.
Yeah, if someone's camping and they're not a complete newbie, never come back.
We had the end. You don't get caught. Shit ain't over.
Numa, god damn it. What was the one in the Pacific? The really cool one with like the ship in the middle of the map.
Grenade coming in.
Out with the Overwatch tower. That was pretty cool.
The ship in the middle.
The names of the maps in that game were hard to remember sometimes.
I'll say this once. Do not.
Oh shit. Come on, die. Oh. I was reloading and a guy came up on me.
The diggers, get your ass buried.
I quickly switched over to my pistol, but...
Where'd you get him?
No, it was damn close. Damn.
That's why I have a hard time putting anything but a pistol in my secondary. Scenarios like that, like, have saved my life countless times. You know, it's like, uh-oh, out of ammo in my main, flip over to that pistol and just finish him off. Yes. Oh, you're fucking dead. Oh, whoa, new one. Football.
Was that a football?
Yeah, it was a football spike one.
Nice.
Actually, I've got a... I'll pass off. Slap it on.
Right through these deals already. Damn it.
Here it is. If I get the top three, I'll show you my move. Yep, it is Vietnam. Right there.
Thought I smelled napalm.
Secure the objective.
I haven't seen it.
Secure.
They're all on
Stay on target.
it.
Incoming grenade!
I saw it when it came out, and that was...
What's that?
I think I saw it when it came out. That was the only...
Oh, really? So, holy shit. 80 what?
Shit, dude.
had to been like 5 or something. So it's been like 40 years since you've seen them.
Hostiles have captured the hard point. Hard point is secure. Hostiles have the hard point. Hard point is active. Hard point locked down.
You were pretty young then, though. You saw it when it first came out? You were still a kid.
I was in high school.
Yeah, like I said, still a fucking kid.
Wow, okay. Yeah.
High schoolers are children.
I also remember that I was. Yeah. I also remembered I was completely baked, and then asking me about the movie the next day, and I didn't really remember so much.
Yeah, that'd be a weird one to see as like a kid. Didn't know anything about Vietnam, and you're stoned, and it's pretty dark.
Located shock charge.
Sky. That sounded like a lot of fun. I know that I saw Natural Born Killers, Oliver Stone. Saw that in the theater. It's pretty young.
Oh wow.
Hardpoint active. Hostiles have captured the hard point. Single shooter.
That movie was a trip.
All right, here we are. This guy just, an enemy just, I'm reloading my gun laying on my belly, and a guy comes up, you just walked by.
Yeah, that's me.
He just flopped down next to me, and didn't even see me.
Love it.
No, I shot him. Got what he deserved.
Clean kill.
Hardpoint identified.
5 of them.
Hardpoint is active. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Archangel, 12.
Alright, and for some Archangel.
Hardpoint locked down.
See what I can get. Nothing?
Push them back.
Alright.
Hostile grenade. Tally shock charge. Target removed.
Hardpoint located.
Oh, hell yeah. True.
Hardpoint active. Hardpoint is secure.
This is weird. I think this is the first time.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
In the maps.
What's that?
Like in the maps.
Oops, sorry. I always love new maps. It's just kind of like a refresh. Like, yeah, something new, cool.
Yeah.
Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint identified.
Hostiles have a
We haven't had a match on Nomad yet.
Hardpoint is active.
That one's very similar to this one. It's even got like a tower, like.
Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
You go up this tower. Oh yeah.
Hardpoint locked down.
Wait, maybe you can't. I don't think you can. But
Hardpoint located.
Oof.
Hardpoint locked down. They're in my sight. That's a kill.
Yeah, using the Wi-Fi plane, it's been just fine, man. No difference really between this and wired. Could have been gives me a little bit more freedom of movement. I have to close to the water.
Hardpoint identified. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint is secure. Injecting sting. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Come on, let's go! Frag! Hardpoint located. Hostile UAV established overhead. Hardpoint active. Neutralized. Hardpoint locked down. Drop them. They're right where we want them. Finish the job.
It's interesting. I just threw down a spring mine, and oh, awesome! One of our teammates stepped on it, and it smushed it into the ground.
Oh, did it like, was it a glitch? Did it like clip out?
No. It looked like it just kind of acted like kind of what would. Oh, I guess it wouldn't really. It'd probably detonate if somebody stepped on it.
Oh, whoa!
Anybody, but it just kind of crushed it into the ground, and it still blew up when an enemy went by it. You can see the body laying right here.
Oh wow! Oh god damn it! Oh, I feel like that they should buff the streaks a little bit. I feel like it takes way too much to be killed. I'll go on massive kill streaks and not even on like full storm. I've got like the dreadnought whip, like that's like the highest kill streak there is. There's been so many times where I'm like, I'm looking at the score, I'm seeing, and I'm like, I'm right on it, and I'm like, just like so fucking close, and I'm like, I feel like I'm getting kills, and it's not going over, and it's just driving me nuts, and eventually I'll get killed, and it's just so infuriating.
Hardpoint is secure.
It's like it's messing with me. Alright. Team top 3.
Everyone. We earned that.
Oh, let's go.
Get you.
I'm good. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Disrupted.
this rat guy is totally out to lunch.
Not-
Like looking at anybody. Like do out for a stroll.
Meow 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 meow. Hey, why's do? Hey, I was hitting my dance. I wouldn't do my dance. Did you got time for more?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you know, shit.
Go. You do. All right, no worries.
Yeah, I should go. You know, no, one more match. Range. It's just after 8. You got more challenges to do?
No, I actually just finished them.
Screw it. One more game. Back into work mode. Been out of it for 2 days.
Team deathmatch. Neutralize all threats.
Yeah, that one day when I came down yesterday, you help you out. That was enough for like me to be like, yeah, I don't really miss the train.
Yeah, for sure.
Don't miss this grind.
Just just gives you a little bit of a retirement appreciation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure I would get the same thing if I did the train at Joliet or something. I'd be like, oh my god, how did I do this all the time?
Scout pulse in your AO.
Scanning with scout pulse.
That's the first time that's ever happened. I looked at my kill cam and saw the guy who shot me and immediately recognized the gun from its iron sights. I immediately recognized it was an AK-47. But the screen.
That's a name.
That's the first time I've done that. Like, oh yeah, that's naked.
You're falling behind.
TACOM requesting recon overhead.
UAV commencing surveillance operation.
We've claimed the advantage. Now hold it.
Oh, God.
They've taken the lead.
UAV mission timeline 50% expected.
Guns are now imprinted on your retinas.
In the lead. Stay on task.
Mission timeline expired.
We've given up the lead.
Dim administered.
Hiding places in these whole nooks and crannies. What?
This giant ladder here is actually made to.
You're dead.
What is it now?
This giant ladder that comes up to this tower over here that I'm in right now.
Oh,
Like it feels like it's just like a suicide because it's like the longest.
Yeah.
You can't do shit when you're on it, but
Sure.
when you make it up, you're kind of like,
Yeah.
oh man, I made it.
I'll leave a present for the person who gets out there.
There you go.
I made it. Oh shit. Guys.
Injecting stim.
The lead is ours.
Engaging. Eyes on field upgrade.
Hostiles reclaimed the lead.
what this map reminds me of during Black Ops 4. They were releasing maps that were there were maps that were already in the game, but they were like a variant of it, like nighttime or like a storm or something like that. And like they were presenting those like new maps, and like people were like that was all scandalous at the time. Or they released like a nighttime version of this map. And they actually do that with a couple. Like I remember 3 different maps. They like re-released as like new maps, but all it was like, oh, it's dark or it's storming now. 2 of them were literally it's storming. Game that had the $5 reticle in the store that caused a lot of drama.
Had what now?
It was, you know, reticles. You know, you usually unlock, but like,
oh, reticles.
They were
okay,
They actually were selling one store. Selling reticles.
Oh god, that is insane. It's silly. Unless it had a pot leaf on it, then it was fine.
What's that?
Unless the reticle was a pot leaf. You ever seen those?
Which one?
The reticle that's like a pot leaf.
Oh, yeah, I did see that today, actually. Yeah.
Somebody shot me with it the other day. I was like, uh-huh.
Just so you know, bro. I'm so high right now. Yeah, I personally am not a fan of the fancy reticles. I find them incredibly distracting.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, I like it. I keep it simple as possible.
Simple is better.
Yeah,
yeah,
100%.
yeah.
Give me a dot. I mean, this is something like really fun. So when people see it in the kill cam, they can laugh. But for the most part, they're just kind of like hotly, like cool.
Shit. Oh, fuck. Run. So Kent, you remember Kent? He went to the Acid King.
Oh yeah.
With him, he was asking around if anybody wanted to see a band that's playing this month. I hadn't heard of them. My brother knew one of their songs anyway. They used to be, their band name used to be called, regrettably, Slaves.
Slaves?
Now they're called. Yeah, but they changed their name. I don't know if that was just due to pressure or what. They now are called Soft Play, which is not, in my opinion, much better of a name. Kind of name. I checked out a couple of their videos. It's like two guys. They're English, very punk. The drummer stands as he drums and he sings. were pretty intense.
Get me eyes in the
I liked it though. I thought it was pretty good. I might go. So I was gonna ask if you had any interest in seeing them. They're at Bottom Lounge, and the opening band you might like more. They are a band called.
Check.
Can I read my handwriting?
MTC's nearly
Hold
dry.
on a
Get
second.
serious, Crimson.
Priority tasking request.
Oh, are you breaking up?
UAV exiting.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to read something.
Fine.
This isn't. I don't know what's with band names these days, but it's an all-girl band. Pretty, also very intense, very loud. Very. You might like the singing because it's kind of growly.
Oh, yeah.
They're called Babe Haven. Babe Haven.
Babe Haven. Well, these are bands I haven't heard of, so.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure. That sounds fun. When is it?
Check them out. Or I think it's on the 22nd. It's a. Oh, that's right. It's a Tuesday night though.
Oh, that's fine.
Day off. Yeah.
Yeah, I could work that out. Yeah, 22nd. Yeah, sure. If you shoot me a reminder or text me the info, that'd be cool. But yeah, that sounds fun. Totally good. Is Mike on?
I think so. Yeah, he definitely is. Because he was the first one. I think Kent had an extra ticket, and Mike was the first one who jumped on it. But there's still like tickets left, and I was like, sounds like a good time.
Yeah, right on. I was like, oh, he's about to kill me.
I'll tell your mates where
Be the last to be up there. I am.
Off the charts, man.
What's that?
42 kills. You had 42 kills.
Hey, team top 2, man. Yeah, I was and it's not letting me do my emotes. What is going on? My emotes are broke, bro. Oh, I still got you? Shit. Hello?
Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, there you are. Hey, cool. I just sent you a text.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't see it yet.
No, I literally just sent it when I heard you say hello.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, I think there's an update
mid game.
What's that?
Well, yeah, I know. I'm glad it didn't happen mid-game.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that was I was on a murder spree, and I. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I should
good match.
I should really get
All right.
good games.
Cool. Good games.
And I feel I'll be on tomorrow. Look for me.
Okay. Have a good night.
Take it easy. And y'all have a great night too.